morning, everybody. Naturally Caffeinated Dale here. Today is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. You're halfway through the week. It is Wednesday, the 23rd of June, 2021. This is your positive quote of the day. Who's it from? I'll tell you. Hold on. It's right here. Oliver Wendell Holmes, Sr. Do you know the difference? I'll tell you who Sr. is. Oliver Wendell Holmes was an American physician, poet, and polymath based in Boston, grouped among the fireside poets. He was acclaimed by his peers as one of the best writers of the day. His most famous prose work are the Breakfast Table series, not the Breakfast Club, different group, totally different group, which began with the autocrat of the breakfast table. Here's what he had to say. He said, "Every now and then, a man's mind is stretched by a new idea or sensation and never shrinks back to its former dimensions." So think about that. Think about the time that people might have considered commercial air flight or flight of a human or being in the skies impossible back with the Wright brothers. Think about a time that there were not cures for certain diseases as simple as polio. So think about the times where a concept, an idea, a medical practice, a business principle, a technology wasn't currently available, and all the people that doubted and said it was impossible, and then boom, someone brilliant invented it, made it happen, and now to think that that was never here before is just kind of incomprehensible. Can't even imagine it. So think about all the things right now that we look at that seem impossible, that seem like they're insurmountable, they're not able to be overcome, whether it be technology or science or medicine, etc., and realize that we have come so far in such a really relatively short period of time as a society that there's a ton more growth to have. We're pretty darn smart. There are parts of the human brain that have never been mapped, never been figured out. We continually learn more. We keep pushing the boundaries, and by continually pushing those boundaries, you don't have to say that it can never be done. And specifically what he's saying here, every once in a while, our minds are stretched by a new idea or sensation, and they never shrink back to that short-sighted or small-minded thinking that we originally had. I want to thank you for watching the channel. Thanks for your support. I appreciate what you're doing by watching the channel, subscribing, even occasionally, sometimes some comments. Those mean a ton. I appreciate you. Please smash the like button, tell your friends, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.